champion, Andy Morell, our manager, has come across to give us the first reading of the team tonight, and you are the lucky ones because you're the first people to know it, apart from the players, of course. We hope. So over to you, Andy.
Evening, everybody. Okay, the team for tonight. There's just going to be one change from the team that played, or has played the first 3 games. We've got Sean Rowley in goal. We've got a back 3 of Louis Eswelly on the right, Luke Jones and Regan Upton. We've got Andy Burns right wing back and Steph Morley left wing back. Ellis Deeney and Armin Verma in centre midfield. Connor Taylor on the right up front, Stacey down the middle, and Nikesy on the left. The subs are Jed Davis, Jack Lane, Matt Curley, Brad Reed and Brandon Fox.
Thank you so much, Andy. So, one change, Jack Lane dropping to the bench and Louis coming in. What are your reasons for that?
Just on Saturday, I felt that he just looked tired. He's probably done more running than he's done, because the way that we want to play, he has to step in and start our attacks off, and he's probably done more running than he's done in a long time. So it was just to give him a breather, really. Yep. He looked like he was a bit tired, lunging at challenges and stuff, and I just felt I'll give him a breather, and Louis raring to go, so we'll put him in.
Brilliant. And obviously Boston had an unfortunate postponement on Saturday. They'll be raring to go. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Yeah, it somehow always works out to be us that are on the end of a rested team or some sort of strange occurrence that will benefit another team, but it is what it is. They're going to be up for it, they're going to be fresh. They play a style of football. Unfortunately, their main striker is suspended for today. A big crock of a guy who heads it and is a meathead and is an animal. So he's suspended today, so they may have to change the way that they play. So we're going to have to be ready for all eventualities. But off the back of Saturday, I think I'm just looking for a reaction again off the boys and to go out and take the game to them and create chances, because we did that on Saturday. But behind that, we've got to be a bit better defensively to keep our units together.
I think everyone agreed that the performance at Leamington was a good all-round display, and particularly the midfield of Deeney and Verma. What are your thoughts about that? Because certainly they seem to have a lot of control in that game.
They've been great for the first 3. They've got a really good understanding already. And I thought at Leamington, I thought we were very, very good. I thought we dominated the ball, we created chances, and I thought we deservedly should have won that game. And back behind that, we were defensively sound as well, because we played from a really good shape. But on Saturday, we did dominate the ball early on in the game, and we were just open, and that's what caused us our problems. Scored against the run and play, but then didn't settle down and see it out a little bit and take the game away from them. But there's certainly, I've got a lot of positives to take out of the first 3 games. It's new for us all, and we're all learning a little bit because the shape's a little bit different to what we've worked with previous seasons. I think we're more attacking, we've got more opportunities on goal that we've had in the last 2 games especially, and it's just making sure that we're right behind that to win more games. And
Brendan Fox has arrived. Brandon Fox has arrived since we last spoke. You're obviously pleased to get him in because you were chasing him for a while since the end of last season.
Yeah, it's taken 8 weeks to get him in. He's been trialling at Bristol Rovers. We offered him a deal straight away at the end of the season. I think he's somebody that's got massive potential, very, very good with the ball, runs with it very well, fit, quick, and he will certainly add something to us. But yeah, he wanted to stay in a full-time game, which is good on him. But the deal that I offered him wasn't still there at the time, you know. So that's the gamble he took. It's the gamble we took, and thankfully he's decided to come in, give it a go here, and hopefully we can just bounce him back into the league with hopefully some really good performances for himself.
And obviously we now train on Monday mornings, I believe. How are things going with that? Sort of, are many of the players able to make it because of work commitments?
Yeah, we knew that there was going to be a small group, but and we've had pre-season and we've had still kids' holidays and stuff like that. So normally you're on daddy daycare or whatever. But no, once the holidays are finished, I think that we'll have 8 or 9 of our first team players training on a Monday morning. At the moment, it's just recovery sessions because the games are so Saturday, Tuesday. But But once we get Saturday to Saturday, we'll be able to get some good work into these other young lads, and hopefully we'll be able to make them better. And that's the reason why we've done it.
And just to look at the sort of we got the three key players out injured, obviously Dan and Callum. Now we took into Callum last match when he was in here, and he said he was hoping to be back on Saturday. Is that looking likely or not?
No.
Oh dear.
Touch and go. He's making good progress, but he's an explosive player, and he still feels his thigh a little bit every time he pushes off to go. And so we can't rush him back because we don't need him out for another 3 or 4 weeks on the back of it. So the idea is that we get him fully prepped, fully ready to come back into the team straight away.
Obviously we know Sam's going to be out for a number of weeks with his unfortunate injury. About Dan, we're talking to Dan in a minute, but what's your views on Dan's progress?
He'll tell you.
We'll leave it to him there. Brilliant. Well, thanks so much, Andy. We really appreciate you coming over as always, and all the best with the game today. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Morell.